Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. Let's have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you watch this video. So this is going to resonate with you wherever you have Pisces in your chart, and even if you don't have any sort of Pisces placement or transit or whatever, it's just a house in your chart as far as you know, and yet you found your way here. Trust that there are messages here for you. Take a moment to say thank you to my members and thank you to all of you for all the support you show me, your likes and shares, your comments, your feedback. It makes a big difference. Thank you for subscribing and turning up with me every day. A lot of you, according to my analytics, that watch me are not subscribed, so I'd like to invite you to subscribe or consider doing so, okay? It allows me to then tap into your energy as well, if that makes sense, and that can potentially make these general readings feel a little bit more personal to you as well, okay? So, let's see. Two of Pentacles. A decision's coming up, Pisces, weighing up your options. Do you do this or do you do that? All right. A weekly reading has been posted for you. It's one I do on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice. It's for the collective, so it could also resonate with you. So I've just linked it in the description box. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy could be significant when it comes to that decision, or has something to do with your independence or something to do with stepping out of your comfort zone. This is the B Tarot. Hold on. For those of you who want to know. There you go. Look at it. How do I get it all in frame? There you go. Okay. I was thinking, I have so many decks, I could start doing reviews because I've used them all for a while. So, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that is that something you'd be interested in? Do you know someone who'd be interested in that kind of thing? Just something I thought of. All right, Pisces. Let's see. My Pisces. For my Pisces. Daily energy and advice. That's too many. What does Pisces need to know for their highest good at the time they watch this video? What is the day about? Daily energy and advice. Okay, so let's have a look. Overall energy, work, finances, business, studies, your own projects if you don't work, home and family, love life, whether you're single, coupled up, in between, not interested, and advice for how to handle everything in the day. All right, and remember, these energies could be interchangeable, playing in different areas than the ones we're picking up on. Just keep an open mind. Take what resonates as resonates with you. You're gonna have to use your own discernment, okay? So we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So a fresh start, clear slate, clean slate, starting over, taking a chance on something. Very enthusiastic energy. It also feels like a burden has been lifted. You're being freed from something, and that's the new beginning that you're experiencing. So let's see. In the overall energy here of the day, we have the Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Okay, the Melissae in this deck. Now, I don't know how to say this, Pisces, but there's a loss that's happening, but you're really happy about it. So maybe you're being released from a situation that you didn't really want to be in to begin with. This is also something you had a feeling was going to end, and you weren't necessarily upset about it, right? This could be where they change your job, or they tell you, you know, or eliminating your role or the department or whatever, and they're giving you an opportunity to go somewhere else, to find something else, or to take redundancy, or, you know, whatever the situation is. This could be where this is someone asking you for the money back, someone asking you for what they've given you, lent you, right, to give it back. You knew this was coming, and it's like, well, I didn't really have it all to give you in one go right now, but if you want me to, I can, and at least then it'll be over. I don't owe you anything after that, right? This could be a breakup that you kind of knew was coming, and you kind of were okay with the fact that it was coming. Maybe you were waiting for the other person to initiate it, or the end of a friendship, same thing, and it's like, well, no one's really talking about it. For some of you, this is where you're talking about it, and you're going, listen, I quit, I'm leaving, I'm out, whatever. For others of you, this is something that you were maybe you were hoping for the other person or the other party to initiate, or you've just kind of been waiting for it to come through, waiting for it to happen, because you knew it was something that was coming. But even though it's like technically it's a loss, technically it's a setback, technically it's a step back, the Fool here tells me, and the High Priestess, that you've been waiting for this. Okay, this is something you've been wanting and waiting for. I don't know if this was some sort of negotiation. You were playing poker with someone, right? Where you were hoping they would do something, but you never said anything, right? You didn't want to let them know, right? Maybe you were bluffing in a situation, making it out like you wanted something when in reality you were hoping that it doesn't happen, right? Something along those lines is what's going on here. So let's see, when it comes to your work, your money, your finances, same thing. Your personal projects, if you don't work, right? Your studies, your personal business. What do we have? We have the King of Swords and we have the Moon. The King of Swords talks about a decision, a ruling. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be significant. A Pisces or a Cancer could be significant. A decision or a ruling. But again, with the Moon and the High Priestess, this is something you've been hoping for, trying to manifest. It's almost like for some of you, I don't know if you agreed to something and then you were like, oh my God, how am I going to get out of this? And it's like, I can't get out of this. The only way I would get out of this is if they canceled, right? And you were hoping they would cancel, and it's happening, okay? For others of you, yeah, there's a decision, there's a ruling. It could also be a case of something is confirmed for you. You got the loan, you got the mortgage, you got the money, you got the job, and you're the one notifying, hey, I'm out, with the Fool, Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess. It just feels more like the other way around. It just feels more like someone else is doing it and you're going, thank God, right? I don't know if you agreed to something and then you decided, you know what, this wasn't it, this wasn't the right move, and then by the time you realized that, it was kind of too late to back out, or there would have been legal implications or consequences. And so the only way for you to get out of that is for the other person or the other party to cancel, to revoke something, or to terminate something, whatever it is, right? And here comes a decision and you're going, thank God. But you're sitting there with a poker face like, oh no, oh my God. that's what I'm getting, Pisces, right? You're going, oh, that sucks. But deep down you're like, oh my God, thank God. I was out of there to begin with. I didn't want to be there to begin with. Thank God that didn't work. Thank God, right? Yeah, this could be where you started a job and you thought it was going to be great, right? And when you started the job and you started to, get to know everything and everyone, you were like, oh my God, this place is horrible. I didn't see this. I didn't know this. How am I going to get out of this, right? Because maybe your trial period is over, or maybe, I don't know. And you're going, I really didn't want to do this. So in that sense, it looks like you're getting your wish. You're being released from something. And it's like, yes, thank God. On the inside, and on the outside you're going, oh, that sucks, that's unfortunate, too bad, didn't work out. You know what I mean? Oh God. Okay. Home and family matters. You have the Empress with the Hierophant. Mother figure, mother energy, parents, elders could be significant at this time. This could be a case of maybe they're releasing you from something, right? Maybe you have a bond or an obligation to give them support, or you promise them something, or I don't know what it is, and then they could be releasing you from a promise. They could be releasing you from a bond. For others of you, this could be where this is a very helpful figure, family or friends, or even a spouse, even a partner, right? They're welcoming you maybe after this setback or this apparent loss, right? They're helping you, they're taking you in. Again, it feels like you're being released from a burden or a duty, okay? The burden of doing the honorable thing, doing your duty, your due diligence, following a tradition, following a family rule or whatever, or a rule that has to do with your faith or that has to do with a community you're part of. Yeah, and they're saying, never mind, Pisces, and you're going, oh, are you sure? But deep down inside, you're like, oh my God, stop talking. Just, they said it, just take it and go, right? Something along those lines. It's really interesting, Pisces. What is this for you? It just feels like you said yes to something and I don't know if it was in the heat of the moment, or you kind of got away from you, or someone really touched your heart and you agreed to something, or you were feeling good and you're feeling happy and optimistic and you had all the time in the world and you said yes to something and it didn't happen for a while, and now they're coming to you and going, remember, Pisces, when you promised that? And you're going, oh my God, but that's not, geez, that was a while ago. You didn't say anything. I thought, and it's like, how am I going to say no now, right? I can't back out now. But yeah, it just feels like they're going, I know you wanted to help, Pisces, but we're gonna go with them. They're gonna do this. They can do this for us. I know you wanted to help, and so I'm sorry, but we'll include you in the next thing or whatever. And you're going, oh, okay, that's too bad, but yeah, okay, that's fine. And you're going, phew, Jesus, I did not have the time for that. It's really interesting, Pisces. Such an interesting reading. A close call is a close call. That's what this is. And for others of you, this is like going to the pre-shuffle, a decision that you thought you were going to have to make, and it turns out you don't have to make it, and you're going, thank God. Either someone else is making it, or it's not an issue, right? You thought someone was going to be an issue. You thought something was going to be a difficult decision. I don't know if it's anything to do with fertility, pregnancy, family matters, again, tradition, whatever. And you thought, oh my God, that's going to be horrible. I don't want to be making that decision. And it either turns out it's a false alarm and you don't have to make any decisions, or someone else is making the decision and you're going, oh God, okay, thank God I didn't have to do that. Something along those lines. When it comes to your love life, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant. Here's what I mean. The 5 of Pentacles. It's like you said yes to going out with someone, and I don't know if they're really excited or whatever it is, and you kind of changed your mind already, and then you're like, oh my God, how am I going to say that? How am I going to do that? I'm going to look like an a-hole. Pardon my French. I really don't want to go though, but how do I do that? How do I say that? And they call you and they go, hey, Pisces, I can't make it, right? And you're going, oh, thank God. Oh, that's too bad. We should reschedule. Hung up the phone, right? Something like that is what close call, just close call energy. You almost got yourself into a situation, and for some of you, you almost got yourself into a situation, and it turns out that person was also seeing other people, or it turns out that person was also involved in other things, and that would have got you in trouble somehow, that association. You know what I mean? Because it's like with the 5 of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the Fool, you're letting something fall apart. You're letting something end. You're letting something be a failure. You're letting something crumble, right? You might have agreed to something, changed your mind, and you're kind of going over and over in your head of how am I going to back out of this, right? I don't know. If it's in a relationship, you talked about moving in together, you said yes at some point in time, or you brought it up and you were kind of joking and they really took it seriously, and then you go, oh my God, I don't want to really move in with this person. Like, what did I do? Like, how do I, because I don't want to tell them I don't want to move in with them. I don't want to break up with them. I just don't want to move in with them, right? There's something along those lines. And it could be that they're coming to you going, Pisces, that was really kind, really sweet and whatever, but I don't know that I'm ready. And you're going, oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. And on the inside, you're going, oh my God, thank God. I wasn't ready either. Or you might tell them that. Depends what kind of relationship you got, right? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, backing out of something, but you're being released from something. You don't have to do it. Like, you don't have to break their heart. You don't have to change your mind and take your word back. And, you know, if it's a breakup or whatever, this could even be where you might have told this person, you know, if you ever, I don't know, if you ever want to get back together or whatever, I'm always going to be here for you and whatnot. And it turns out in the meantime, you moved on, you know, or the time you spent apart, you're doing great and you realize, you know what, I'm actually happier without this person around me. And now they're coming to you and, you know, Pisces, remember when you said that? And, oh God, and you're going, oh boy, how am I going to say no to them, right? And it's either they change their mind, or for some of you with the Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the Fool, you're just not responding to someone. I don't know if you're ghosting people, Pisces, just be mindful of karma, but I think you're just not responding. Or it's a case of, I'm not going to get back to them right away because maybe, hopefully, if I wait a few hours, this won't be an issue anymore. By the time I respond, they will have already dealt with it, right? Which is the case, right? For some of you, that's what you're doing. Or someone's responding, reaching out to you, and you don't want to be insensitive, but at the same time, you really don't want to be dealing with them. So it's almost like not engaging, not responding. And then you wait a little while, and then they either delete the message they sent, or they recall their email, or they message and say, oh, never mind, that was a weak moment, forget I said anything, or something like that, right? And you're going, oh God, thank God. It's a close call kind of day. It works out for you, but it's a close call kind of day, because I think you're sweating, anticipating having to make a decision, or having to say something, or having to back out of something, right? And the complications, implications, consequences, and it's done for you somehow, right? So let's see what the advice is. What an interesting reading. Three of Wands and the Princess of Wands in the advice. The Three of Wands is a card of expectation, right? It's just saying, hold your ground, maintain your position. You know something's going to work out. You know something's coming. You know something's going to go in your favor. Just kind of hold your ground. High Priestess. Don't overdo it. Don't go overboard. The Princess of Wands, this Page of Wands, is all about being creative, thinking outside the box, being a little bit, what's the word? Not necessarily cheeky, but a little bit playful, kind of, you know, seeing if you can, trying different approaches is basically what this is. But again, it's saying you don't have to do anything. Pages are communication, they're not action, right? And this is saying just hold on. Could actually say Three of Wands with the Page of Wands, wait for them to say something. Wait for them to reach out to you. Wait for the situation to change or transform or become different somehow, right? But what an interesting reading. I don't think I've seen a reading like this, Pisces. So let's see, your oracle energy and advice here for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know? Okay, so we have the first chakra with Archangel Michael, 35. Goddess of the Moon, 52. And again, this is emotion, but this is hidden. This is secrecy. That's a lot of cards. Okay, one more, they say. Okay. What else for Pisces? What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to this situation? Yeah, just play poker, Pisces. Hold your cards close to your chest. You think something's a close call. You think something's going to go one way. You're going to have to do and say something you really don't want to do and say. There you go. And it turns out you don't have to worry about it. We have contract in the second chakra with Archangel Ariel. So contract to do with your finances, to do with your abundance, your wealth. Contracts, commitments. Again, you could have signed something or promised something, made a promise, created a bond. And then you're like, well, I don't want to do that anymore, but, you know, how do I get out of it, right? And you're being released from that with Archangel Michael and Goddess of the Moon. Just give it time and room for things to unfold and play out before you're expecting that you're going to have to be the one with the first chakra and Archangel Michael to say something, to cut something out, to change your mind, take something back, whatever it is, right? And this is saying, just let it play out. Let me see what the book says, actually. 52. Oh, Lord Almighty. Okay. I'm curious. Here we go. Intuition going within. Look, with the High Priestess, with the moon. This is really cool. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now's the time to use it. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Close call, man. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up, get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Absolutely. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is telling you, hold on, Pisces, wait, don't do anything rash. Hold on, it's happening anyway. You don't have to make it happen. You don't have to be responsible for it. It's happening anyway, right? Let it happen. Let it play out. Hold on, right? 3 of Wands. First chakra, stability and security. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Yeah, something you thought you were bound to, something you thought, is set in stone, that's it, there's no way out, there's nothing I can do, it's going to be a mess, it's going to be a fuss, Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. Yep. You're capable of taking action and moving forward on your path, so allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. So again, you're thinking, I'm going to have to do this, I'm going to have to actually say it, I'm going to actually, and it's going to be a mess. And this is telling you, your intuition is telling you to hold your ground, not hold your ground, hold your position, hold your tongue, just wait a little while, just wait, just don't react right away, okay? Don't overreact, don't react right away, wait a minute, let things play out. Someone else is going to do something. Someone else is going to say something. You're going to be spared the stress. You're going to be spared the responsibility of something. You're going to be spared the burden of something, right? That you may have made a promise, and it has to do with family for some of you, right? Happy family, or it has to do with the home, or it has to do with whatever type of contract this is, right? Pisces, what a cool reading. Let me know how you resonate with it. If you do, what it talks about for you. Let me know if you like the deck. Looking forward to your thoughts, okay? So, yeah, thank you again for being here, and thank you for all your support. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, and thank you if you have. And hit that like button if you haven't, and thank you if you have, right? And if you're interested in becoming a member, click the join button. That will give you your options. I'll be posting more and more content for members now that I'm back in my routine. So, yeah. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Have a fantastic day. Check out your weekly reading. It's in the description box, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.